Hello guys, good evening, good afternoon, good day to you, welcome back everyone, Ashstalker here. Second part of our Ashstalker. For whatever reason I read it Ashstalker, yes, well on the previous stream this was a kind of strange name. But our 8 build, grenade, bow build, fire damage. That's all we do. That's all the stuff that we do, right? Light armor and dodge mechanic. Right, so a lot of different things we use in this build. And we talked about at the end of the stream how the skill itself not scaling with weapon scaling passives, weapon damage scaling passive despite of using the weapon. So it's kind of strange where it's happening. Anyway, so I don't have much of damage here, 528 damage per hit, but we still able to clean the stuff more or less, even despite we having a level 18 bow instead of level 20-21 weapon. We're very lucky to roll for 21. So we're gonna be going looking for cows right now.
Barley, roasted meat.
The attacks just keep coming.
Okay. When we finishing this build, we're gonna be more importantly seeing how this is gonna be scaling, if this is gonna be actually scaling towards the end game, because we do see okay cleaning speed when it's come to normal enemies, but anything more elite. So the turtle, when we get in flow with the dodge mechanic, just one-shotted it, compared to how we done a little bit damage, but not enough with one grenade. So like normal enemies, no problem. A little bit tougher enemies, that's where we're getting some problem with this. And mind you, those guys are kinda low level, by the way. Those guys are kinda low level. Okay, I'm gonna grab the cows over here. They got me stuck. But we have 4 grenades. Should I drop a bottle here, right? So we continue exploring down here. 4 grenades right now when we do in a flow, and both of all 4 of them doing extra, well, full damage instead of 50% only 50% damage if that was cluster munition. We talked about this already.
Lead the cows into Stolos. He's by the statue of his late wife.
Oh,
Only
wait! It's too hard. Follow me.
Follow the girl. Also selling this extra loot.
Listen, you rabble.
Listen, you rabble.
I'm not. I'll just brew you up. I hope old man Thorn has the answers you need to rise every day.
The southeast road was Ichthian. I need you to find the source of...
I'll sell you what I can.
Okay. Let's see what we have here. A level 11 bow can do much with this. So we got all the light armor here, except like this one's still medium. So it's like extra 6% we can get like to my dodge rating. It's like 4.1, so I guess it's gonna go to 4. All right. If you're gonna be finding something good, so play the drops for medium armor over there.
Winded already?
Still have 6 levels to go. 6 levels worth of skill points to get to level up this build. Right, and we're thinking about getting itself the Vanish. Vanish is gonna be generating extra flow. Alright. Feels like a very something that very needed right now. So we have like 5 floor generation. 4 with the dodge, 1 with the vanish. And I feel like we can keep this generating the floor pretty much without interruption. So we're gonna go and explore everything around here. Twin blame him. There's nowhere to run from me. Well, actually enjoying the challenges. Many challenges that this build presenting. Right, it's been entertaining for me to play and to think about it. Hopefully it's also entertaining to watch. And more importantly, I already know what we're gonna be doing for tomorrow's stream. We're gonna be doing a grenade build again, but this time with warfare mastery and doing poison damage. We need like some real poison damage build altogether. And I wonder how that's gonna go, and I want to compare those two builds to each other. Yeah, I've started collecting all the white items back again, because I need all extra money to get this level 20, even better level 21 strength bow. That's exactly what this build needed. Come on, dude. Okay, what do we have here? Extra loot. Extra like 20 gold or something. Also, like the flow generation, the sounds, like I don't know why, but it feels so satisfying, right? This click sound when you get in flow, it's just feeling so satisfying. So far, we don't have like any problems with the sounds effects in the game, apart from like we get like very unlucky with the whirlwind. The whirlwind was kind of bad, and what Master Holst also said. It was because also the weapon type, because we were doing a mace, and it could sounds a little bit different with the actual axe. But yeah, that sounds was too bad to bear, like unbearably bad. Okay, let's go this way. We have that level 15. Boss fight. Wish the handles. This build is kinda glass cannon too. Don't have much of defenses here. There's a light armor. Not really much to. So we need to be, like I say, careful.
There's the base of the broken Glaucos statue.
Because one hit right now taking half of my health.
Pieces if we want to
More or
rebuild
less.
it.
I'll be even more later on. Okay, there was a portal here. Duly noted. Okay, it's quest guy.
Athena must have. She was so.
He's just gonna go like to the village and he's all went through all of
Stolos has
this.
spent the last 30 years angry that old man
Hordes of
Thom and the
monsters.
villagers refused to help his wife. Maybe we can sort this mess out once we've sobered him up with Lage's potion. Let's see if it's ready.
Well, we're gonna see this ready. Well, after we loot everything over here, because I'm not ready. We have a lot of stuff to loot.
Not enough energy.
Not enough energy. The grenade is also exhausting,
Farm
is it?
full of crab eggs. And I thought I'd seen everything. That shell looks interesting. Perhaps the militia can make use of it.
Well, we're not using any shields here, so like, not useful to me. But it'll be cool if we actually can have some choices with this, with a quest. Right, for example, to take this shell
That's not
and
possible.
use it as to craft your own shield with it. That would be pretty cool too. Almost level 16. But almost like, I mean, just around the corner of this group of enemies. Also enough to get me 16. Again, I also wish they do the normal Titan quest mechanic when we leveling up. And restoring full health and full mana.
I can't do that.
I just don't see like why they didn't.
That's not possible.
Done it to begin with.
I can't do that.
I can do it. Not enough space for this. Such a basic action RPG mechanic. You level up, full health, full mana.
Gave most of mine.
Okay. So mage robes, we don't care. Mage robes don't care. So we're looking for. Well, crits also will be good for me, but some penalty cooldown reduction, crits cooldown reduction, fire damage. Right, flat damage through weapon, flat damage over here, plus energy barrier. I mean, it's not bad. Medium armor. Ain't not bad, but we also do some ailments here, like 68% chance, which is almost not almost, like always guarantee, right? I think to get in some fire dots from my grenade explosion. That narrates me. I can't keep waiting there too many of them. I'm going to try to make it to town. I hope you're safe. I love you. Not sure if I like ever read this message before. But anyway, what I'm saying is when it's throwing like these 4 grenades, one of them is, I feel like, almost guarantee make the fire explosion. The fire dot, oh my god.
Another piece of Glaukos' statue. I knew him. He preferred having friends to homies. He thought statues of him was silly.
Probably the one girl who tried to make to the village. She didn't make it. A lot of people didn't make it. Literally grabbing all the loot. Let's see, let's go back to the village. Right, we still want to find that boss, right? We're already like level 16. Speaking of which, so what do you do with this? We enhance in damage here. I feel like that's the only thing we can do. There's also ailment enhancement. Just kinda feeling okay to have. Don't have enough divinity yet. Alright, with 14 need another 4. So this is like extra damage, 593 per grenade. Seems actually working better than any other modifiers.
Hold the line and stay clear of their pin.
Hold the line. Is this a single player game? It is. Right now it is. It does have their multiplayer mod, but it's not ready yet. It's very buggy. And well, I didn't try it.
We would have been in trouble for sure.
It will be multiplayer game. Like not like Pass of Exile game. Alright, but more like when you go in 2 people, 4 people group and going through the campaign. I don't know what they're gonna be planning for end game altogether, but you definitely will be able to play through the campaign in group of 2, 3, 4 people. That's how original Titan Quest work in Grim Dawn as well. But right now it's just multiplayer. The co-op. It does have, but it's very buggy. Very buggy and unstable kind of stuff. Oh, there was a green item in the chest. Nice. Yeah, no problem. Glad to be of help. Well, so this game is created by different developers than the first game. Right, first game also had a multiplayer. And the multiplayer there was kinda also buggy. Same goes with Grim Dawn. They were using a peer-to-peer connection and without like any servers. And so could be like win, you know, could be good sometimes, and sometimes the connection could be so bad. Despite it being in like sitting in the same room.
I can't do that. Need more energy.
Energy and more dodges.
I need to wait.
Level 14, guys. So we're not doing very good against level 14 as of yet. Really need that weapon scaling. Well, weapon to scale with the good modifiers. It's like you wouldn't believe, but like extra 3 levels to this bow are gonna get me damage like 80 to flat damage over there. And then if you get a good flat damage also as extra modifier. I'm gonna make it a little bit more powerful. Not as powerful. This is probably, you know, like this is probably the less powerful build we ever played so far. It totally could be good, as powerful as other builds, even more powerful than other builds, some other builds. But the problem is, you saw that the modifier not applying to grenades that related to weapon damage. Okay, this is 15 vigor. This is actually less armor 1 point, less armor, but it's getting me more survivability. It's plated ropes, 3 health regen. Ready have 3 health regen. Magus ropes, don't care. Heavy plates, don't care. Well, we're gonna be exploring to the eastern part first.
He always seemed to miss it. He was the one who found me after I got stuck in this charm. We were friends for years, before he gave me to Aristino.
Again, rushing his tale of a friendship. Okay. Nothing less to loot except this one we didn't miss. Extra 17 gold, I don't know how much this. What, 14? 41, okay. Again, 41, it's meaning that we actually need 5 of this yellow, blue, white items to get 1 roll in scavenger. Taking harder and harder to kill them with 1-2 grenades. 1-2 shots of grenades. There it is. There's another group over here. Not yet. What do we have here? Dead Zone Rogue. What the hell is that one? That's the Dead Zone Rogue is out of early access. It's a roguelite FPS set in a space. I didn't even know like I had it on my wish list. Is it for my wish list? Okay, I need to check it out after stream what it is. Could be like, you know, I was looking through my calendar what we're planning to play this month, next month, so we still have this 11 minus 26, or is it 26 minus 11? 15 days, 2 weeks. 2 weeks to play something before Gears of War Reloaded, or to master it, whatever it's called. My first dip into Gears of War. And most likely we're going to be playing Titan Quest. Probably going to be playing the Titan Quest during this week still. Well, so to tell you the truth, right? Yesterday, after finishing the 7 build and trying to level up my character to level 30, I was feeling like, okay, I have enough of Titan Quest. I see everything. Today I woke up and I just didn't feel like playing anything else than Titan Quest. And so we did play it on the morning stream. We started this build, and this build like giving me like quite a bit of like, you know, dude, you didn't stop anything yet. you never like invested in light gear or dodges yet, and it's apparently looking pretty good. And so I also realized that we have still so many more builds to do, right?
I can't do that.
This. This ain't no over for Titan Quest for us yet.
That's not possible.
Well, going back to the store. Right, we're gonna be going to the store quite often because I want to get that money. I really want that bow. But yeah, the Gears of War, and then we have like such a packed schedules of new games releases through September. Like really, September is really packed. Fortunately or unfortunately, most of those releases I just physically not able to buy. They're too expensive. Like, way too expensive for me. And there's only like two games maybe that we actually will be able to maybe take a look at. So movement speed extra, might, and a little bit more armor. But it's medium armor, never mind. So that's a story too. We're gonna be talking about the actual calendar, the actual plan for September when we get closer to September. Right, where we get like some pause in between Titan questing. Like I'm usually talks once per month about the games we are looking forward during the next months. Like there was definitely like the September the 4th. There was we already talked about it. The Hells is Us game that I'm interested in, but I'm not really sure we'll be able to afford to play it. Alright, sorry about that. Some family matter. But I'm back. Thank you very much for waiting. So I was talking about the games that we potentially planning to play next months. Well, we're getting close to there when we getting close to playing of the Gears of War. I'm actually looking so much forward to playing the Gears of War. You already heard it from me that I heard a lot of good things about the Gears of War. and being able to play it for the first time, I think that will be a pretty good experience. There's also the Snake Eater, the Gears Snake Eater. Oh my god, like Metal Gear Solid, right? And it's like 1 or 2 days after the Gears of War release. Also, I do believe they were promoting it as Game Pass Day 1, but right now I don't see like it being on the Game Pass altogether. The Game Pass itself doesn't have a message about the Metal Gear Solid coming to Game Pass. But I do believe when they announced it, there was like an Xbox Day 1 label on it. We didn't spend points into this here. Alright, so extra damage. Right, because it's just damage, it's working on all kind of damage. And we get an extra, so attack and cast speed, extra ending chance, 20%. We get an 76 ending chance with 1 grenade. I feel like it's pretty good. While critical is also a good to work with. Right, but we're gonna be well, there's no reason not to increase the critical, right? Critical chance to 5%. So damage 16, 600. Okay, never mind. No reason to, but like there is reason to. We don't have the points. That's a very valid reason. Continue exploring and showing my dominance. There was a little bit extra here to explore, and we finished it off. Finish those guys off. Was there any extra loot over here? There was. Again, we going like very slowly through the map, exploring everything. If you saw like me playing any other build before, we're not changing our, we're not rushing anywhere. We're just not rushing anywhere. I'm like enjoying my build, and enjoying looting the even the white item right now. White item matters.
That looks like the last
Okay,
piece.
that's the last piece of the
If we
statue.
bring them to...
There's a little bit extra here. Like the Ichtian's commander. We already killed the Ichtian commander over there, did we?
the statue base, reassembling it should be but a trifle.
That was a bad dojin. Bad dojin.
Need to wait.
Okay, finally. Took us a couple of jumping around. Like quite a few jumping around for those guys. Also, there's Embers of Night.
I
So you
can't
can
do
get
that.
like extra skill point, or attribute point, or passive point. Whatever this Embers of Night is gonna give me. Well, from the quest go. Sol. What was this even synced over here? Like some kind of trap? A cage? This whole area over here, we very close to the boss fight. Right, but we need to go like around here to get to reach the boss fight. Going through the top. I do want the vanish for that boss fight, so make the build way more powerful. Well, maybe not way more powerful, but it will be getting extra flow for extra damage. And didn't wait in between the dodges, but because 4 dodges is still kind of not enough. Like we still need to wait in between when we use all 4 of them. Still need to wait here and there.
That's not possible.
Okay, not possible. But I wanted, so we're gonna go back to village. Here it goes. Should still probably be able to buy something useful for from this guy, right? Something useful, like, I mean, light armor. Prescribable hit chance, strike armor, but it's better. We're gonna lose this 11 agility, alright, but it's getting more armor, poison resistance, don't care, prescribable hit chance, and critical hit, instant hit chance. So I think I can benefit from it, right? So 613. Looks like 1 point of damage from agility, for whatever reason. How? Why? Agility normally ends with my type of damage anyway. But this one go to 4 seconds. Down. So now our all gear is agility based. All of our gear is ability based, and we get let's see how much armor. 420 is probably the lowest armor character I ever had. 0 fire resistance, so fighting Pan will be very challenging. He probably will be able to burn me right away if I'm not careful enough with the dodging. Okay, it's Magus Rope with fire damage. I would like that to have fire damage, but ornate ropes. About this aim it entropy. Cold damage. Not good. We have a better critical chance here. 32. 32.
One at a time, please. One at a time.
Which is good enough for me. So going back to village, maybe we should clear this part of the village, so you always can teleport back to the boss fight. Okay, that's actually all right. So I'm going back to village. Chat, like, I couldn't know. I just here for 8th time in a row. Imagine me if I actually remember the map. That would be wonderful. Anyway. Not my fault. This map is hard to remember. Okay, boss fight. Let's go.
Yes. Right, hello. Here, tell me as he drifted, he sailed, but for he was blessed. News the will he spawned. Your tale ends here. Your meat will fill my belly.
Bring it on, bring it on. A level 16, she's level 15.
Your heart's panicked pumping.
Not enough energy.
Already dead. Like, I understand we're getting bleeding right from those, like, I feel like we're stuck bleeding more than fire, right? The bleeding we get in from shrapnel, right? From what's that called? Their fragmentation. Well, wasn't the fastest boss fight. For sure. But I think we've done like it's okay. And we've done okay. We've done okay with this. Alright. Not the best boss fight, but we've done okay. Nonetheless. Should I just go to the village and use the north entrance? Alright. Also we have a quest to complete. Did you saw the Droch staying over there all the time? So sneakily.
Please tell me. We should be able to fight. I will do my best to give a thorough report.
Is that the shell I heard? Here. I'll sell you what I can.
Extra attribute points, we also did level up here. Magus drops, we don't care. But there's heavy armor. Absolutely don't care. So level 15 over here. I don't think that's gonna work. Because damage might. 9 of our cold damage, 11 poison. We just selling this. We have enough.
Quick, did you find old man Thorn? So I hope old man Thorn has the. Did Thorn tell you why? I hope. But good luck with Stolos. Greek.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Aye. Yes, I'm a Greek.
Is it Greek? Are you sure? Yes, I'm a Greek.
I need to
Like every time I hear it, like, I hear like some new motivation speech. A part of it.
Just you there.
And it was like really good. Like it's probably my one of the best part of the game in terms of voice acting here. This and the writing, this motivation
That sounds
speech.
wonderful.
And I also like that.
You're a good man.
And I also like their when you steal in, right? Like the pawn voice acting when you steal in from him during that event. So it's just hilarious. It's just giving me, cracking me every time I hear it. Like, now you're stealing from me. I hate you. For Act 2 points. So we're gonna be finishing this one. Alright, we're just gonna get extra... Well, aimant gonna be 153 aimant. So like I wonder, do we want extra aimant over here to get this, you know, more dots or extra damage over here? I'm like okay with guaranteed dots. It's already kind of guaranteed, but it's like more dots. You saw like we were stuck in like from 3 to 4 burning. So it could be as good on a dirt part as we had with a roll in magma. So let's just try it. Let's just try it. How is it gonna work for me? 2 points was here. We only got divinity 1 plus killing the horse. Actually, you know what? You know what? You know what? Instead of going and doing whatever we're doing over here, we have like easy 5 divinity. Right, to get from a main quest over here. There is no reason for me to wait with this divinity. We can increase my damage right after this mission.
Didn't I tell you all to get to the Enclave?
My husband won't...
Have a look at the end attributes. So, like, Cannon and Might. Have some free points to spend here. So let's get a little bit Might, a little bit Cannon, a little bit Knowledge, I would say. Still, like, resolve my highest point. Yes.
To call him the god.
So I can increase my damage a little bit.
Still, you're not.
Nah.
Not a problem. The damage not a problem for this part.
No. Glaukos' temple, defiled by Ithians.
Yeah, how dare they are. I didn't even enroute it
No
yet.
good has ever come from gods interfering in mortals' lives.
Right, like, need to figure out how many dots we apply into them. Guess we need, like, next boss to be.
Help! Get me. Oh, what am I? The.
Okay, I'm gonna go below. I'm gonna go below and loot everything. But the Ichtians didn't loot yet. Any extra loot? Very good. Extra loot over here. Yeah, nope. Not in that sepulture. Too bad.
No, it can't be. Titan Iker, here. Careful. Aristino's spirit will never forgive me if something happens to you. Somehow, the Titan Iker is holding the priestess captive.
What am I saying?
I fear she won't last much longer.
Glaukos,
I doubt
deliver
any
us.
mortal is capable of holding that much energy for long.
Yes, on level 11. No challenge. Rip them up. So there's only 1 grenade. No challenge at all.
That's
Get me the divinity.
Absorb its power.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
gods, why did you?
Shut up, bro. I know what I'm doing. So now we have this 5 divinity. Divinity 18. So what do we want? We want to vanish. Like this extra 1 point to vanish. At 2, we needed 2 points to vanish. Right, so we get in flow. So guarantee flow. Alright, cooldown 6.3 seconds. Is our cooldown the charges ability. And do we want anything else to vanish? Anything extra? Aiming chance, increase aiming power. Well, the flash powder looking okay. For extra, grants increased critical chance and 6 critical damage multiplier. There's also enhanced critical looking good. Duration increase for vanish. But we need to do vanish only once, so I don't really care about the duration. Extra vitality damage over here. We're in attack speed, deadly strike. Okay, well. For now, 1 point is just enough, right? 1 point is just enough. Flicker 10 seconds cooldown. It's like more like a mobility skill. Small mobility skill. But I wonder if you can. It's gonna get me a flow as well. Where do I put it? Where do I put it? I can put it on 4. Right, for mobility. Well, as long as it's giving me that flow, so 2 points into this, get an extra flow. Whenever you hit your mark, gain flow. Oh, you mean okay? So it's only if you hit the market target, right? There's too many skills to press in that case. You didn't hit the mark, then flicker. Yeah, well, I'm probably not gonna be using that kind of flow. So fire damage here, right? 647, 669. Then we get into 3, 20% 100 damage, 692. So that's should give me quite a bit of damage. So weapon attack over here, sleight of hand, not gonna be working, unfortunately, because for whatever reason, games not consider this to be like weapon attack. That will be pretty cool if you can get combustion here, but we'll not get enough divinity for this, for combustion to be good. Okay, so like what we do? We're gonna be probably leveling up the Earth Enchantment Fazer. Alright, gonna get an extra 8% damage here. Not even putting like Stone Skin over there. So 610. Earth Enchantment in 714. So that's giving me like what, an extra almost 100 damage to the grenade. I'll take it. Extra loot. Thank you very much. Extra gold for... how much gold do we have? 18k. Need to go and roll for a bow.
Great. Glaukos, god of...
So it's
You saw this...
So it's
You saw... It's...
faithful Nicus.
Okay, so we're just gonna go through here, right? Go all the way here. So get into the scavenger in a way.
Forsaking Glaukos for an untrustworthy godlike.
Should be good. Like I thought we would need like another 3 hours to complete this.
I'll sell
But
you
like
what I
we
can.
already almost 1 hour in, and I feel like we only need like another hour to complete this
My
build.
duty to serve.
Meaning like it's faster than I was expected to be.
We'll cast them into the rivers of Hades and let dread Persephone be their judge.
Again, not sure how we're gonna be fighting the pun here with my non-existent to energy regen. Okay, to energy regen, I'll take this one. With my non-existent fire persistence. No idea. Mega syrups, all of those will be selling. Weapon strike damage. Not good enough. We do have a divinity. We have a bunch of attributes points. So let's put one mind. Maybe we need to increase my agility. Alright, at some point. 187. 720 damage per grenade. Okay, we're not teleported anything, just going to the village. Already looted that place. Should not use the dodge willy-nilly. Okay, that was good. Show the scaly bastards to the boss. And again. But I never learn. That's what bothers me. Okay, those guys have stayed to each other. Close to each other like this. That's definitely asking to be killed. There's now a side quest here, is it? Okay, let's connect this area. We already like explore a bunch of this and do the quest over here. There's a bunch of undead and a leech. Shattered bird. Well, I also like the flow of this build so far. We didn't use the vanish yet, by the way. Vanish. Right, so increase speed and damage too. Feel legit. So if you need extra floor, you always can use the vanish. Okay, we're done with this area, right? Let's get to that quest sync. 806, so giving me the extra 86 damage per grenade. And we're getting, as you know, we can't get in full grenades. So 86 by 4. Getting pretty much quite a bit of damage. Indeed. Where that grenade flew, I don't know. Aim. Just vanished to kill this guy. Sought himself a boss. He would need to resing that now. Or maybe he can't because he's dead. How unfortunate for him. Let's connect the road over here. Just connect the road. There's a part that we already explored. Enough to this side. One bar away from level 18. Dead end. Dead end is extra loot. Still have space too. Just using this vanish for like an extra mobility. Right, despite like it's kind of wasting my flow generation, but I think it's acceptable since we have like four dodges after all. So now's a dead end, are you kidding me? So basically this vanish is like what the bandits in the camp had as well. The shadow bandits. So it's only giving you 30% more damage. It's not giving you like anything else, supposedly. Unless there's like some kind of modifiers in it. Well, we do have a couple of modifiers in the vanish, do we? Like enhanced critical. And some extra like vitality damage. So yeah, there are some modifiers to increase the damage altogether when you in the vanishing mod. Those guys dealt quite a bit of damage. Dodge. Let's get working on this razors over here.
Can't do that.
Okay. It's actually all the loot. All the free space. Very interesting build. And I'm really also interested in how the poison version is gonna be working. Which, like I say, we're gonna be checking out potentially tomorrow if anything change. Magus robes. Aiming chance, event cooldown reduction. So nothing good here. Nothing good. Just extra money for me to play with to play with the scavenger. I should have checked out how much dots that apply on it. There's only one grenade, should be like okay, 1 or 2 dots, right? I so much love spiders as the enemies. They die. There's numerous, and they die in like kind of so easy to all of your attacks. So it's make you feel good, you know, like killing those things make you feel good. But to be honest, I remember I was like liking the spiders in well, liking and hating them in Grim Dawn, hating them at the very beginning of Ultimate difficulty, when you know we died so many times, so many builds died to poisonous spiders. Mana. But on the other hand, there's also they making such a satisfying noise when they're dying, the squashing noise. Spiders here not getting squashed so satisfying, and they are in the Grim Dawn. But there was another game that had even better, more satisfying squashing noise when you're attacking spiders. It was the Incredible Adventures of One Helsing.
Suppose I'll have to pack off to Pagos.
I think that was the most satisfying spider squashing experience I ever had in any game. Bow, where's my bow, dude? Okay, level 20, a longbow. Longbow that might increase damage over time, weapon piercing damage, increase cast speed, increase physical damage 24. Why it's like piercing fire? Because have fire damage, you can see. Reduce movement speed. We want base weapon damage over here on this. Stinger of Might. It's level 19. It's 3 base weapon critical hit chance, aiming chance, weapon fire damage, 8 might, and increased aiming power. So like 751, 743, 781. Okay, so this is at least giving me a little bit more damage here. But we want this Stinger of Might, but level. Okay, try it again. Where there's agility bow. Fuck you, agility bow. Agility bow. Level 21, like 18% damage. 40% damage with critical. That's Ichthyan bullet, exactly what we want. Alright. Aiming chance. It's not bad, but okay, weapon with elder damage, increase critical hit chance, 22 might, increase aiming chance. 76. Have a flat 15% over here. Let's see. 781. 760. So not good. Well, not good. What about this one? 81. 80. Almost, dude, like almost. If only, almost. So not a bigger damage, right? Increase. Except this was giving me like base weapons 3, right? So with this one, we have aiming chance 125, but this one was giving me like 32. Right, this 3 extra base weapon hit chance, giving me like 33 crit, right? 751 and 781. So still, this one's still the best one. This one's still the best recursive bow. We want the Ichthyan's with the base weapon crit. Alright, it's giving like 32 and but only like with some better stats there. Welcome to chat. 751. So, well, it's saying it's giving me like 780 damage over there. I'm just gonna keep this one. It's a little bit more damage, right? So we losing 25 might, but we're still kind of getting more damage out of this. 758 health. So I don't care about the health. Okay, well, that was very unlucky. Very unlucky indeed.
Oh, dear Glaucus.
If you need goods admitted as soon as that's fit.
Let's see. Just drop this boss over here. And we're gonna go grab some extra skill points. Because why not?
I'm a little busy without that. You have. I'm a little busy right now.
Okay, that's all the quest
How'd
there.
you go dealing with the Minkanat hole?
Quest updated here. We can take care of the quest down there too.
Need quality up.
Let's probably trade these plate robes. And this one medium armor. Get out of here.
I'm not here pockets, but I need more embers.
Still not enough embers, but one passive point. The Glaucus statue too that we can complete.
You again. I'm glad to have you. You're welcome in Pyrgos anytime. Now that the elevator theme, you're welcome in Pyrgos anytime.
Who's gonna help them? So this time there is no second guy over here, and she's not blocking the way. Yeah. She's not in blocking the way with this. Okay, Shattered God. Get the portal here. Second, another extra point.
It really does look just like Glaucus.
Right, and we don't really need to wait for here. Just going back to this ruined temple. I think we're missing like one more brazier to light in order to get inside for this side quest.
The sculpture made the eyes look far too stern.
There we go. Take you all down. 2 active points. So what are we gonna do with this? It's probably still a Earth enchantment here. Alright, so we have 780 plus Earth enchantment. 805. Alright, and Reg Mastery, extra fire damage over here. Burn chance too, good for me. So shadow spell damage for your increased fire damage by 10%, and fire damage increased fire damage by 20%. Fire penetration. So 842. 892. Like 50 extra damage. Seems legit. Mm-hmm. Come on, there are some enemies here. Do not disappoint me, minions. Yeah, it was like such a fast kill. An extra 15 ambers. We get like another skill point. Such an easy kill. Do we get any embers by killing the pawn? Maybe we do. Maybe we don't care about if we do. Because it's probably enough here to get another quest done. They didn't expect an ambush from a ladder, fools. Okay, there is the cave with the smoke, right? So how about we just leave in it? Apparently once you destroy it, it's got destroyed even like when you're setting the everything. Like, what about if you just leave it be? What happened after? Dude. I got the potion. This was totally on me, like not paying attention, right? Oh wow, I got a potion, but wow. That is Clown Fiesta. We're not supposed to die on this build, actually. Where we were doing pretty well. I was commending this glass cannon build for doing so well. And I just went and did that. Really. So that's zero fire resistance. That's what I'm talking about. Glass cannon, zero fire resistance. So we're care more about the dodge and cooldown reduction than getting those resistances that we should do. Well, this does not count. This is totally in me like not paying attention. We have so many dodges to dodge that. It's totally not count shot. It's a game bug. Alright, like we need to erase it from my memory. Done. Totally done. And nobody saw it in the chat too. So we good. Okay, we have like another 5k here to play with Merchant. I don't think I even like press my shield over there. Right, like I went and pressed my potion, but not a shield. Okay, cleaning these extra parts before the boss fight with the fire god. Like, this is killing me so fast. Like, oh, look at this, look at it, look at it, look at that. Oh my god. It's literally killing me so fucking fast. With fire. It's ridiculous. I almost just died like again. Just tried to show it out. Prove the point. It is killing fast. Okay, I'll take this. I'll take all of this too. I clearly should not have died in there. Now all my concentration is ruined. Prepare for more clown fiesta incoming. This is usually how it goes. I mean, I know myself well. So one extra dodge that we don't need it. Over there. And do we kill any extra enemies left over here? Seems like we do it. What's going on here with the Twitch here? Constantly losing the connection to chat. And did we get like disconnected or something? Let me shake back. Shake back. Yeah, we'll open in the browser here. Like, I mean, seems like okay. It seems okay. I don't know what's the problem. It's for divinity, yeah. It's not enough to do anything.
Stop!
There's a password. We're not leveling up before. Well, we do level up actually before the boss fight here. Should be fine.
I see you. You found me.
Increase my movement speed a little bit here.
Come here, little human. If you want to stay, you. Ooh.
You want to stay, you need to play.
Follow Lord Pan's instructions, supplicant.
We're gonna be finishing this like later. Just going straight to the cave.
Follow Lord Pan's instructions carefully, supplicant.
I'm always careful. Careful is my second name.
Don't you? You! Don't go in there. Everyone here is out of their minds.
It's fine, I have a rush to deliver us.
Is it true? You survived. Thank the gods. Hurry to my side. Do not let Nemesis servants take you.
Why are you attacking
Well,
the
we have such a bad
must
time like
reach the
killing
Moirai
those
temple.
shadows at the
This
very
way.
beginning of this build. And now look at this. Died no problem.
Don't worry. I won't leave your side again. Ichthians, You know what to do.
Blow them to smithereens, that's what we do.
I have just one more thing to teach you.
Those guys like were pretty chunky.
Here, come closer. We have so much to catch up on. You've done well,
great
goddess.
Glaucus.
No, please.
At last, I found you. Forgive my lack of faith.
Let me just kill it into some normal bow attacks.
That brazier.
What are you doing?
Yes? 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 What happened in here? They just like not reacting to this at all. That's the first time it's literally bugged out. Well, let's try to teleport and then come back and see what happened. Maybe we need to reset, like go into main menu. Which is okay, like the early access shit happens.
Need quality art.
Plate rope. We don't have air alarm. I heard like something suspicious flying, like not really the jets, but like some kind of like, yeah, like a drone here or something. The sounds were similar. 10 knowledge, fire resistance, lightning resistance. I maybe sold this ring with fire resistance too prematurely, but whatever. Whatever. We're gonna deal with it. Okay, let's teleport back and see if they unfreeze or something. Say destroy the ritual brazier still, but I can't. Now this look destroyed, so. But they like, okay. So I guess we need to go to main menu, just to launch the game. That happens. First time in 8 times we played through this. That happens for the first time. Again, early access, it's understandable. We're 5 hours in, according to the game file. I'm not sure if it's actually true or not. Well, we played like 3.5 on the previous stream, already 1.5 today. Let's make 5 actually. Since the hotfix, I feel like the timing they show in game file is actually correct. I guess close as correct as possible.
Find me some.
They didn't go to quest?
Empty. Find me.
Okay, strange. So do we have enough embers there? Anyhow, back to the pawn place. It's still like listed as destroying the ritual brazier there. That's the stuff that I need to do.
You can't see me. You found me.
Didn't even interact with you guy, like, chill out. Yeah, he's still like sitting over
Lord
here.
Pan's instructions, supplicant.
Well, we can get a chance to loot his chest again.
Follow
Why
Lord
not?
Pan's instructions carefully, supplicant.
Going through. Do we need to find the shades here?
I need to wait.
Does it look like a sink just into destroy the brazier? Try it to again. Well, we need to find the entrance. Interesting. Interesting. There was no shades, but there was entrance. I don't know. Can we talk to her?
There's something about that brazier.
What are you doing?
Stop!
There we go.
What happened?
This worked.
Where am I?
You put out my brazier! How dare you! Did you think I wouldn't notice you cheating? You don't like my game? Fine! New rules. Make it out of my cave alive, and meet me at my hilltop shrine. Stupid mortal. You could have eternal bliss, but you chose...
Lights and lights. Good. There was quite a few lags. About to get level 19 here, alright, right before the fight with him. Which is not bad considering I'm very unsecure about going to fight the guy with my non-existent fire resistance. I'm gonna get extra Earth Enchantment. So going to 954 per grenade hit, finally getting the damage. It's actually like when you sink in, the damage is not bad considering. Like if you hit in full grenades at the same target, it's like almost like 1000 hit each. It's really not that bad. Not bad at all.
You were supposed to stand still and go crazy like everyone else. Why is that so hard to understand?
Well, you didn't explain me what I was supposed to do. I thought I was supposed to loot. I saw a chalice, the brazier. Looks suspicious. Trying to get like a little bit of out of the brazier, whatever it was made of. And everyone mad at me for that. I didn't done anything wrong. So gonna put a mob point into mind. Keep it scanning up for gear, if anything. And more attribute into mind. There we go, more attribute in mind. We have like reached 1000 damage per grenade now. Oh, so it doesn't feel like 1000, right? You see the damage? It's like only like we got like 999 crits here for whatever reason, right? Like it could be the solo crit. So it's like we're only doing half of the damage for whatever reason. Half of those damage that this did. It's still kinda enough.
All I wanted to do was play a fun little game in
But
which
that's another instance when
me forever, and you had to ruin it.
another instance when the item
Now you're stealing from me. I hate you.
a skill description is like lying us about the DPS, right? We already have that stuff happening. What the build was? The magma, the rolling magma.
You forget your place, mortal. But don't worry.
So it's hard to rely on this on the damage listed here, apparently.
Nicias! What are you doing here?
The world is full of monsters. Is it so unbelievable that people would turn to a god?
What's taking so long? Are you even trying?
It's not long. Yeah, we really need like the training army to test the damage, but yeah, like 400, 500. I think that's the damage you see from this. Despite the tooltip saying 1000. Damn cheating line.
Sick 'em, boys! The cheater to pieces!
Okay, those boys dead. Spreading myself out a little bit. There's extra loot. I didn't cheat. Come on, dude. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I didn't cheat. You cheat. You know. Those guys who cheat like shooting the most. Also, why didn't I pick up the bow over here? And why didn't I pick up the chest over here? Let me bomb this guy over here. Okay, selling the loot.
The metal that gave most of my...
Heavy bow, so it's unfortunately a horse bow. Level 8 into agility. No luck, no luck. Increase dodge to cold resistance. Well, whatever. This one heavier. Poison resistance. I really wonder how we're gonna be handling the god of fire without fire resistance. Could be very deadly. Very deadly fight for me. Wait, did you saw the stuff over here? In a green field surrounded by a forest. He's standing there, giver of pasture, the Hornet One. Okay, like somehow that's the first time I read that letter. Literally first time. In 9 playthroughs. And I really thought like we found everything on my
Finally,
7th playthrough already. No, we didn't. There's still stuff to do. Still stuff to find. Those blurs were And just started with my explosions. Had a very tough kites. Explosive. With explosive reducing properties, probably.
And I hate being bored. You think yourself, who cares? You forgot. Come here so I can crush.
That was a decently fast fight with explosions here. I would say so. Decently fast. And we had a zero fire resistance. No challenge. I did die to random firing the bandits because I wasn't paying attention, but this boss was his fire damage. This guy didn't have anything on me. So if there's have cooldown rate 15%, I really want that one. Right, but it's not scaling my damage anyway. Unfortunately.
Is it? Glaucus around. Is she of the end?
Well, apparently if you're fighting this guy again, right, you can get like extra loot from that chest. Yeah. Extra loot from the chest. And from a boss. Right, so like what Jemizu was saying, you're getting a, well, I didn't get it like right away, right? You get in chest loot from a boss fight, right? Like when you repeat in a boss fight. But you also can loot a chest there, so you can double loot fighting this guy. It's kind of cool. It's making the best boss to farm. Do we have anything extra over here? Took this sweet time to drop. Precious loot. One, two. One, two, three, four. Solve the loot here. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Like extra explosions we don't care about. And Embers of Night. Okay, so that should give me like that extra loot from Embers of Night West. Extra like West completion. Get me out of here. Come on. to interact with the stupid cat. There's still one more quest left, the wolf quest. An extra like mother route. For whatever reason.
I can't do that.
So you can take one or two. One or two good items. How much gold do we have? 14k here. Yeah, I need to go and play. Pay the scavenger. Play the scavenger.
That's not possible.
Okay, not possible. Time to check the loot. And sell it too. Level 20 already. Well done, Barway.
Need quality up.
So I really like this ring, but a cooldown reduction at least on it. But we can't do anything with this. Like, getting 2 points flat damage on my current ring, it's more important. It's just more important. Curve Sounder Blade. Weapon defense penetration. Vitality damage. It will be interesting to create those Thunder Blade or dual wield dangerous build too. For sure. Okay, let's turn in the quest.
I warned you the cart was open.
Pockets empty. Find me some. Let me. Still not in.
Like 1 active point. Not much I can do with 1 active point, can I? Don't think so. I'm gonna spend them when we're gonna be leveling up here. This area over here is a dead end. Dead end to some chest. Let's run faster. So we can use the vanish as mobility skill nowadays. Have enough flow with the dodges. Before we get into any other enemy over here, probably get this vanish or set again. No problem. This is almost like a cave. Just a trick of light. Still taking all the white loot. We're gonna reach the Temple of Moira and I'm gonna try to roll again for a bow. I'll try it again. One more enemy to get level 20. This burst should be sufficient enough. Die, you pig. So 3 points. Do we just Earth Enchantment here? We need like level 13 for this. Okay, like level never mind. It's still level 11 for extra Earth Enchantment here, but extra Fire Imbuement require the 2 more points, right? Level 15. It's like 4 more points over here, which is not gonna be happening anytime soon. Right, the core skill. The dash ability, we can reach around 9 here, so it's also... we're not gonna do much with 1 level here. We can do one level with this here. Just getting Invigorating Gardo and doing Barrier. Alright, like 1 point enough. You also can use 1 point with Flame Valley. Alright, like... also okay, like... I choose durability, or a little bit extra damage in that case. Like, no 1 point in over here. Wait, oh, we already have this on 8. Wait, what? This is only going for 8. Because fire damage, fire penetration, and... I guess burn chance? Fire damage over here. Let's get 1k79. Again, the tooltip probably lying to us, so the real damage looking a little bit different. So increase fire damage over here 10%. 79. Okay. Okay, I'm just okay. Alright, so it's spell damage. There's weapon damage that not gonna be working. 107. Just put in over there. 107 still. Right. Maybe tooltip just not working, you know? We already see the tooltip bugging with my damage. The real damage, not like close to the 1100 there. Unless those monsters have like 50% fire resistance for whatever reason. No, it doesn't look like close there. Could have done like enhanced duration here. Like, but that's the enhanced duration, right? You're only gonna get cooldown or reset when the duration is over. So it's not really good. Enhanced duration is good if I use this as my ability skill just to run in faster for 20%, you know, extra speed, or 30% actually extra speed. But we're using it to generate flow, and we need as short a cooldown as possible. Maybe less cooldown over here, like grants additional 20 increased damage is better, and less duration. Right, so the Deadly Strike could make it more frequent vanish. Yeah, I think it could be like 1 point in over here was maybe better than 1 point in the shield. Maybe, but because like we kind of okay with my durability, despite not having resistances, not having much of armor. I just like dodge and yeah, I don't get hit. So next we're gonna be leveling up his damage over here because there is nothing else to do. There's ailment chance, but again we don't really care. So extra crit here. I'm gonna get 34% crit. A little bit extra damage. Okay, I'll take it. Double take it. Again, like a lot of damage we can get like from just spending here into might. Right. Get that gun in. 1500. 1150. 56. According to tooltip, that most likely probably bugged. Like, when I'm shooting those snakes, and the biggest damage I see, it's 500 over there. That's like the damage I see. Not like 1000, nothing. And then we crit in like for 1000. So I don't know like where this 1000 coming from. Totally a lie and speculation. Again, it's still actually not bad. Right? Spinning speed, it is not bad. It's holding up much better than I was thinking it would be. And it's putting it on the same place as other builds we played.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough. I've never personally been inside the Morai Temple. The sisters don't usually accept visitors, even divine ones.
Okay, for now we loot in. Right bottom. The extra cave that we discovered. A little bit like recently. Kinda recently. Well, some was on the end playthroughs. I'm still wondering how like we never went there despite it's like been so obvious.
Here we are. Stand back.
Okay, we good with him standing back. What we want here is go into scavenger. And trying to now the like third time the charm, right, as I say. Try to loot for the better bow. Try to roll for the better bow.
Suppose I'll have to pack off to Pagos soon. If the Ichthians don't get me.
If we can solve her problem right in those Ichthians. We can get her myself. So the Ichthians would not get me, her. We're also gonna get a loot from her. Okay, we need Ichthian bow. That's what we need. We need Ichthian bow with a crit chance. And we need level 21 too, with a good modifiers. Yeah, a lot to ask for. This one horn bow. Okay, weapon is level 20. Alright. Like level 21. Weapon 12 cold damage, increase ailment, increase fire 23%. This could be a little bit more damage, so. This could be just a little bit more damage. 1156. 1180, okay. It's level 19. No luck, yeah. Hunting, that's 21. Bet it's a guilty bow. Let's focus selling this. Do we need to keep this one? 7 fire, piercing, critical hit chance, level 19. It doesn't feel like that good, right? It doesn't feel like good. I really wanted the Ichthian infrequent. Level 21. But such is the life of no luck at all. We'll get extra damage here and extra fire damage for Flame Valley. So I should be more or less satisfied with this, but I'm not. I mean, we're still kind of oriented on the tooltip despite we know that it's lying. which is the best way to see if the numbers are going up or not. I feel for most skills, the tooltip not really lying, but
The last
there are
years
some
have
skills
weighed
like
so heavily
we have
upon
what
Glaucus.
it is.
He used to be so much lighter.
Dice calm, was like any extra loot here? There was a little bit. Still rolling for the bow. At least next build will have quite a bit of bow selection. Well, we didn't roll any good bows, so maybe not. That is if there were to be a next build, so like today's stream is kinda awful in terms of people showing up. Guess like people also tired about from Titan Quest. I do have quite a few things to show, quite a few builds to try, but maybe it's an indication that we need to move, which I don't really want. But you know, that's how it is.
How deep does this temple go?
Not enough energy.
There's not enough energy shit. But we didn't fix with my energy regeneration. It's still like around 39 points per second. That most of the time is actually enough. Most of the time it's actually enough. So again, the Kanaza heavy energy consuming build that wasn't as heavy consuming as I imagined it will be. Probably not the most heavy consuming build.
Harbingers of retribution. Here. This can't be good. I didn't think Nemesis realized you were still alive. So if her harbingers aren't here for you, what are they here for?
Nemesis. The enemy is inside. Open the way.
Extra loot. Don't forget about extra loot. Still taking white items, still like trying to get that extra gold to get me extra bow chance. Probably too late already.
The intruder approaches. So,
Probably too late. It's about to finish in this build.
I need to wait.
Who in the world was he? That armor was Spartan, but he wasn't human.
Well, the cleaning speed like for group of enemies is also pretty good here, right? So like, The only bad part about this build is well, the damage is kind of not looking that good, but it's actually enough to cleaning speed, and it's the cleaning speed looking in the mid game and late game is actually looking better than some builds we had. The rough start was like at the very beginning, but that's about all. The grenades out. Welcome back to Sphinx. Welcome, mate. They are. But they surprisingly working. So like, after playing the bunch of builds, I'm tend to believe that any build so far working in Titan Quest. We didn't found any build that, like, you know, completely unplayable and you just having like so hard time to killing anything with it. Like it could be with Diablo, for example. We didn't found anything like bad like this here. It is in the early content so far. So there was like the extra loot that we just found on the previous stream, previous build. Go grab it. But yeah, it's definitely very interesting build, how much like spread we went into stats. And the first build was light armor, and the first build we did die today. My mistake, like literally was the watching the fire, zero fire resistance. The fire did burn me in less than a second. I could have saved myself. But yeah, my mistake, I didn't. However, we just fought the fire boss, the pan, and there was no problem with zero fire resistance. Yeah, Roach cursed me with his fucking run buttons. Sorry, language. Yeah, I pressed healing instead of a shield. Shield is so much better than the flask when you take continuous damage, especially continuous damage like fire. Enemies. Some extra sump in here. That was wrong button. I press 2 instead of shield again. Press my vanish instead of like killing myself with a shield. Thus we didn't die from the poison. Couldn't help bars away from leveling up. Like, we don't have anything to do with the 2 skill points. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, that poison like almost ended me this time around. But the shield did save it. Shield just full health me momentarily, like. How did I not hit that? No, we did it. Aim, please. One of those days we're gonna get like really good at aiming.
Not yet. I can't do that.
We can do if we can try. If we try hard enough. There you go. Now we need to disengage. Sell the items. Come on, come on, come on. So I'm still gonna go and try a scavenger. Still gonna try a scavenger. Maybe you can roll for one extra ball here. Maybe even two actually.
Good shot. Blast those Ichthians.
That's level 19, we don't care about level 19. It's 3 energy regen. Okay, it's better than the current one. Let's see bows. This was hunting bow. Okay, one more. Level 20. Increase piercing damage, increase weapon attack damage, which is not working with this build. Weapon attack damage, that's a problem. Alright, 1853. It's just weapon attack damage percentage should be like pretty powerful build, pretty powerful modifier, and it's happening on a lot of weapons. But then it's not working for grenades. Or maybe it's working, but the tooltip's just not showing it that it's working. So that's the thing. We already know the tooltip is lying. But it's kind of hard to see like the actual damage. We have like a lot of doses going on over here. So like it's 500 something per hit instead of 1000. That's we know for sure. But it's kind of hard to... We absolutely need this trained armies for this game. Especially when a bunch of things is just bugged out. Also, I still don't understand why the guy like became invulnerable at some point. Like first the boss, and then like one of those skeletons. Usually this guy in the corner. No idea. Like I don't see any visual indication for this. Maybe I'm blind, as always. But it's gonna be bothering me for a while. Press vanish instead of a shield again. Almost vanishing in non-existence. With the poison. Really not possible. We need to sell again. Guess I'll do it. There is a portal over here.
Titan Ica. Nemesis's lieutenant mentioned it. Could that be what they're after?
Your guess is as good as mine, Roach. Oh, 21.
I can't do that.
And time for another shop trip, like leveling up and shop trip. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I definitely need to do something like with this portal for it to be able to react. So I've seen the idea between the behind the portal and I finally figure it out, right, why it's not working. Because if there's enemy around, right, or you've been like in combat right away and there's maybe like something that's gonna attack you, and you put a portal, so you don't want to just open the map and, you know, like open the map screen when you've been attacked, so they like disable the portal use, but like usually, most often it's reacted when you already finish combat and there's nothing that can be like jumping on you right away, and you just staying there and clicking on the portal until your fingers are tired.
You're looking to buy a bow?
And it's not very pleasant. It's level 19. 6 energy regeneration. The health regeneration, sorry. Well, I'll take it. 6 energy regeneration will be pretty good for me too, if anything. I have a lot of mega syrups for whatever reason. I'm gonna put those 2 bows into storage. They're not really good, right? And we want like a next build to be another bombs, but it is a poison damage, so we need like also potentially strength based bomb. But I'm totally not sure about this. Not sure that we're gonna be actually playing any more Island Quest. Like today's streams showing like the people losing interest in about it, and we as usually can overstay our welcome. It's happened so many times to me, like streaming the section RPGs. Like after a while, just people not interested in the builds.
Keep striking the barrier, troops! Don't slow down! Its power can't be infinite. You survive the way you move. It's not good. Troops, I must depart to speak to our mistress. Spend your strength against the god-marked mortal. Make Nemesis proud.
That didn't make the Nemesis proud, but I'll take the extra XP. Speaking of XP, right? Like we didn't put the points into the skills over here. It's like a little bit extra damage and extra 2 points over here. So I really don't know like where to put this. 2 points. All right, preparation doing nothing for me as it is. Earth Mastery, Earth Enchantment not gonna be doing much. We can get like the stone skin here. Alright, like I think maybe the best way to do it. Going put like minus 20 energy over here. Conservation, right? Because there's nothing else like we can do for the dodge. Or was it? Like distance, teleport, like fire, explosion, Because explosion you start and end the location doing the fire damage. Which is interesting, but extra cooldown duration. I don't really like cooldown duration. With anything that reduces cooldown duration. And the dodge distance we can work with that, so. But I don't think that we needed that much. Alright, so Earth Enchantment into minus extra energy. Oh, sure. Sounds like it's gonna work. Right, Vanish could have get me. What is it? Deadly Strike here. So reducing duration of Vanish, meaning like we can use it like more often. Right, cooldown still be 6.3, but the duration right now of 6 seconds is gonna go to 3 seconds. So now we can use Vanish every like 12 seconds, right? So we put a Vanish here. Right, cooldown not starting yet, and only starting after the Vanish skill is ended. So it's like really getting this like 12 seconds in between a Vanish, like a little more than 12 seconds. But we can get it to 9 seconds in between, which is actually beneficial to me. Them. Time for cleansing. Time for spring cleaning.
That you're getting
or summer cleaning, actually. There's no sound here. Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Extra mind for a little bit extra damage here, and that's all. That's all nice points, natural bit points and everything. We don't really care about collecting items here anymore, do we?
Well, at least we've made it further than Nemesis's harbingers. That's a good sign. The lieutenant was unsettling. Once he tells Nemesis we're alive, she'll be coming after us again. If the Moirai can't help us, we're doomed.
Probably not gonna be rolling for any better bow here. Forget about level 76, 21. Okay, we can increase the monster difficulty and then roll for level 25 or 26. There's still that thing. And then we roll in monster difficulty back. Kinda cheating. That's kinda like staying ahead of the curve. How we can accomplish that? Getting monsters plus 5 extra levels, which is gonna be, I imagine, increasing the level of the scavenger gear to plus 5 levels too. That's how it's worked with when we level up to level 40. And then you just roll in for those extra weapons. It's gonna be cost you a little bit extra.
Casus is the Moira who actually measures out the fate of mortals as they live. I suppose she's been guiding us.
But again,
I suppose
get in the ball, level 25 ball,
troubles we've encountered,
and rolling back the monsters back to level 20.
We failed each time.
And Roche was the god continuously interrupting me when I was talking. Come on. Love your place. We did found like that a new area here. Did we? With a lot of skeletons. A lot of undead coming. Like, if I remember where it is now. Like that shield guy protecting the leech. We weren't doing like no damage to him. Oh wait, I was like, my rain of arrows took it pretty different now. It was not me raining arrows. I almost died again. Mistakes were made. I was staying in that fire damage without like fire resistance. So where was it the cave that I found with a lot of skeletons? It's a boss fight here. Well, pretty easy boss. If anything. Have space for loot.
It's not possible.
The name Atropos means she who
like
cannot
somewhere
be
here,
turned,
right, in the cave.
as in her mind can never be changed. When death comes, it comes.
Need to wait. Need more energy.
Yeah, that was not good. But we always have like the problem with those guys. Like the shield guy just provided so much more
How
survivability.
much do we have to prove ourselves?
Did I miss the cave, did I? Miss the cave somewhere. Miss the cave somewhere. It's the final boss.
Not yet. You can't do that.
Oh, the ball, not good, not good.
Come in. The way is open.
That's not possible.
Okay. Retribution Bane is here. So somehow we missed like the new area that I explored after that can attempt exploration. Already forgot where it is. There was like literally a skeleton, so I came in at you one after another, and it was like somewhere in the Moraine Temple. It's like a lot of skeletons, like I say. Well, that's potentially our last build so far. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Like maybe I'm gonna be waking up and thinking, fuck it. Maybe today will be a better day than it was today. I mean, tomorrow will be a better day than it was today. So maybe we're still gonna be playing Titan Quest. Maybe not.
We have been waiting for, expecting.
But there's plenty of builds like still to show.
The one born with a god's mark
will rise the godhood.
Ask your questions, and
and
only you can.
He
would turn back.
You take the file.
Good, but
then hand more.
There we go. Okay, so like, let's talk about build, right? Like I'm gonna give myself this 15 minutes here to talk about build. You know, like, I was saying 10 all this time, but it's actually 15, from 14 to 17 usually. So let's be real about it. Okay, I'm gonna be selling this some right now. So we didn't got like any light armor here to my corresponding level. Energy regeneration, okay, it's not good too. Didn't got any blue items on this build either. Just didn't found anything. Super unlucky. But the build was pretty much playable. Maybe even better cleaning speed that some other builds we had. Despite like the start was a little bit rougher than other builds. Well, we started with a fissure. We literally started with a fissure. Okay, let's get it recording. So welcome everyone. Ashstalker here. Our build number 8. Grenade build, bow build, fire and damage grenade with Ashstalker, rogue mastery plus earth mastery. It was very challenging build in many ways. A very interesting build as well. Very much playable build too. And we're gonna be talking about this right now. So. Challenging in terms, we did use the mechanics here that we haven't been using in our previous 7 builds. Challenging is, first of all, like, you need 6 divinity to get a grenade, right? 6 divinity to get a grenade, and we started it with Earth Mastery, investing into Fissure first, before killing Griffin with the Fissure, and then we only then with revamp, get all the points and went to the grenade. I was skipping grenade on level 9 for a while. Only in mid-game we invested, mid-late game invested into 17 points over here. So we are suspecting that the tooltips of a damage over here that's showing 1267 damage per grenade, it's actually showing a run damage. Because like in a while we were dealing like around 600 damage per grenade, but surprisingly enough, this build have a rough start when we just switch into grenades. But a mid-game, late mid-game, end game, it's have a very decent clearance speed and a very good blast clearance speed. I was actually impressed. It was better than my some other builds, for sure, in terms of clearance speed. Despite how hard it's level up this grenade. So we leveling up grenade with a weapon. We using them both to throw those grenades. But for whatever reason, there is no weapon scaling modifier adding to the grenade. Alright, so basically, when we go into a grenade, we're using these payloads. Removing payloads is still the same, like projectile area and active skills, so it doesn't add in like the weapon modifier. And this like passives like this, like sleight of hands, that increasing your damage with the weapon attacks, because we attacking with the bow, it just doesn't work. Anyway, let's talk about the gear first before talking about this other peculiarities. And gear is another thing that I haven't done in previous builds. I'm using all the light gear, light armor here. So we disregarded our survivability, our resistances, our everything, the extra armor. As long as we have light armor here, and we're using like pretty low level light armor here, we good because we have four dodges. This build is heavily relying on a dodge mechanic here. I'm gonna be explaining that. So like we need agility, right, and cunning for this, for light gear. So that's like you need to invest in agility a little bit, right? But for weapon you want the might, because the best bow is the bow with the best flat damage. And there's a big difference between flat damage in a level 20 might-oriented, strength-oriented bow and agility-oriented bow. It's a literally big difference, and it's a big difference for a skill that's scaling with your weapon damage. Alright? So that's why we went for the might here as my main attribute. And we actually wanted the Ichthyan bow, but never roll the good Ichthyan bow with good attribute, right? So what we wanted here is Ichthyan infrequent. That's giving you extra aiming chance, which is we actually do utilize an aim quite a bit. We stuck in around 7 something burns and bleeding on this build. Well, bleeding doing less damage than burn, obviously. But yeah, this is what we were looking for, but we never got rolled. Again, guys, like when you start in Act 1, what you want to in most builds is have a skill that scans with a weapon. You want to go around like straight to this place over here on the map and buy the random weapon that you need. In my case, a bow from a scavenger. In my case, it was strength-oriented bow. And there's agility bows over here, right? For example, this is level 20 agility bow. You see the difference in base damage over here. 63 against 76. It's a big difference. It's a really big difference. So that's why when we talking about gear, there is this light armor and distribution of attribute points. Looking a little worried for that. So we invested a little bit into agility. I also was looking for some items that giving me agility. And most of my points went to strength, so we get in this resolve, and because the build is scaling with fire damage, resolve like scaling that fire damage at least. But we also require cunning, so we also invested in knowledge here. So knowledge giving you that cunning for light gear, but it's also giving you resolve for fire damage. So we have put a decent amount of points. 65 points over here, 145 points over here. The vigor is just points from equipment, and like 33 points from equipment, 10 points in the agility at the very beginning. So we also, like I say, you see this is a pretty much heavy reliant dodge mechanic, and I explain why. Now it's time to explain how the grenade skill works, right? And you're gonna understand why it's like so much dodging skill altogether. So grenades, we have switching to payload, right? Projectile deals 77% of weapon damage and on a hit and explode. Without this, like our damage is like 730. Right? Which is actually, this is actually how much we're dealing damage in reality here. Alright, so tooltip was lying about this damage being 1267. It's totally lying. We're really dealing something around this with a 1 grenade explosion. But we have 4 grenades here. Right? This is giving me a lot, however, using the weapon giving me a lot of critical chance here, right? So there's 6 compared to 11, right? That's and if you had that Ichthyan bow, you have even better aiming chance. Anyway, switching to payload. There was a cluster bomb in here. Interesting skill. Additional, giving you additional projectiles, but you deal in 50% less damage with these projectiles. Alright, like we tried it and I didn't like it, and didn't like the spread as well. And it's also, well, it just didn't deliver it. It was so little damage. What it came to conclusion that it's actually better to spend the flow here. So while we have a flow, we have an extra 3 projectiles, and they're not dealing this 50% less damage. They're dealing full damage, like this supposedly 1267 with a grenade explosion, but it's in reality 700 something or 600 something. But now we need to generate this floor. We're also using fragmentation over here on this skill. It's extra AoE and creating bleeding dots pretty often. And then I went and increased and enhanced damage over here, put plus 40% for every grenade. You also can play with aimants here. But you have like one aimants here for guarantee aimants chance. Alright. So that you can, like, I mean, remove some damage over here to increase more aimants, much aimants chance, depending on what kind of gear you're using. So that's how our skill distribution for grenade works. But now it's time to explain where we get in the flow, and that's where the dodge coming into, right? So dodge is the flow generation mechanic. You have a guaranteed flow on dodging. It's sudden base cooldown here plus 2 seconds, but with all my light gear and some items that reducing cooldown, we are getting this 4 seconds of dodge here, and we're getting extra charges here. So that's like 9 levels in a dodge flow, and 2 extra charges for this. We also spend 3 points into shields, but it's obvious that every build we go in, the barrier from 2 to 5 points, enduring barrier and integrating guard. So basically this is how the build works. You're dodging, you get in this flow, and you're getting a lot of the bombs, right? Like you have 1 grenade, but 4 grenades with this, and you can do a lot of dodging. You can do a lot of dodging, and then you like point blank with those grenades. So this is creating a lot of damage. Then we stack in mana for like amplifying for this flame volley. That's a little bit extra damage over there. When we talk about items, I forgot about to mention what kind of stats we're looking at light armor. Not light armor as like on Javelers. So like crit chance, good. So you all obviously want the bow with a base damage plus 3. This is giving you so much like critical chance. Like every third attack is critical, and well, I think there's a crit chance applying to every single bomb. So we at least have 1 bomb that doing critical damage, 1 grenade that doing critical damage during the 1 shot. So we want some flat weapon damage on this, right, on Javelers, and some cooldown reduction, and some percentage to fire damage, like 23% to fire damage over here on the bow. But you don't want like weapon attack damage increase. So I think there's some kind of mistake on the developer's part, or it's the tooltip is not working. Not sure in our percentage increase or damage increase with this weapon damage base percentages or attack, and it's hard to check it out without training dummies, right? To finding the monsters in the wild, make sure that they have the same resistances. It's tedious work. So I hope they're gonna be adding like some training dummies in the future patches. Anyway, so like whatever it's working is a bug or tooltip bug, or developers just forget about adding to a skill the scaling with a weapon attack, like this damage with weapon attacks here percentage. They just maybe forgot, or it's bugging out right now, or tooltip bugging. We don't know about that, so I didn't include it in the build. We still were having a pretty good cleaning speed, and I'm so enjoying this build. Despite the build have very low survivability, I only died once accidentally because I forgot to heal. Like, just forget to heal. So we have like literally zero, you know, like fire resistance. I was standing in the fire and enjoying the sun until we died. Fighting the boss, the pan boss with his fire damage was not a problem. With the zero resistances, vanish and dodge is providing a lot of, like, you know, dodgeability. Let's call it that. And for 120 armor, that's the lowest armor build we ever had, and it still wasn't, like, you know, it wasn't bad. I wouldn't die if I healed in time here with fire damage, if I even jump in in the fire to begin with. So it was kind of surprisingly solid in that department. But back to the explanation of other skills we have here. So for Rock, you're also gonna go with 2 points into Vanish. You actually can do like more points into Vanish over here, at least 3. Alright, like, so instead of like 3 points into Barrier, you can put 2 points in the Barrier and 3 points into Vanish. So what we not want from a Vanish, we want Flow. We just want to flow, generating flow. And another extra point, we want to get a Deadly Strike here. So it's reducing duration of the Vanish by 30 seconds. But what that means, the reduction duration by 30 seconds, it's meaning that you can use this Vanish more often, and you can generate the flow more often. Because right now, the cooldown only started when the Vanish is finishing. So we have original Vanish for 6 seconds, and then 6-second cooldown. It's actually cooldown slower right now. So you can do this one in 7 seconds, using this Vanish in 7 seconds instead of originally more than 12 seconds. That's a big actually point into Deadly Strike over here, right? So I urge you to switch this point from Barrier, Invigorating Guard, 1 point out, and 1 point into Vanish. So that's gonna be working very better. For Earth's Mastery, we're always having like Flame Valley here. It's a fire base build. We have some fire scaling and modifiers, so it's getting like extra damage for Valley, and we're using the skill and just giving you with 1 point into orbit. It's just shooting those balls continuously when you're fighting and giving like extra damage, and sometimes even applying the burn. Not often, don't have that much of a chance here, but nonetheless. We also have certain points into Earth Enchantment, so we didn't went all the way to 70, didn't got this fire imbuement to extra points, so extra points are gonna give you 3 points like a weapon fire damage right now on level 21. But we went like with 13 points, and we got kind of conservation here for extra like energy. It's a little bit energy hungry build. Those hungries are the fissure build, for example, right? Not as hungry. We have pretty much like a lot of grenades to shoot, like 5-4, before we are running out of energy using the flask to shoot like another extra 3 or 4. But we always get in this Earth Enchantment here for extra 40 fire damage, right? So we have like increased damage by 60 with fire enchantment. And then the passive points. So I didn't mess in mana. Arcane Abundance, like extra 63 mana here. Percentage, we got a 30% from energy with Ether Shield. Well, it's working sometimes, Ether Shield, and then get like this 1% mana regen. And we got fire damage over here increase, but we only went for 6 point here. like 28% fire damage increase, and the area modifier plus 15 at least working with the grenades, but a weapon modifier 10% fire and physical weapon damage. Alright, like it's not working on the skill. So like we have in 12-13 over here, put in a weapon here, and we have still 12-13. Again, is it the bug with the skill itself, with the tooltip, or some other thing? We don't know, but we decided not to invest in it when we don't have visual confirmation that it's working. Rogue skills. The one that you really want a volatile concussion, 45 extra fire damage, increased burn chance too. So we went with Shadow Spell in here, increased fire damage, it's working, and increased fire damage over here, fire penetration, 20% more. It's really good. Then we have all 12 points into Deft Hands, 39 increased damage, attack speed, working with me, critical strike and ending chance. And we were investing over here in accuracy. Alright, just increased damage, 33%, and critical hit chance, and extra critical chance. So we have the accuracy 36% critical chance every sword attack. Every grenade, basically, at least one grenade, when we shoot in with the floor, have the critical damage. And that's all the build. Very much playable, very much having decent clearance speed, and like I said, better than some other skills, and then very much enjoying it, enjoying the challenge of the build, right? Enjoying playing with the light armor, which is like completely was disregarding before, and going for having for more protection. But you know, like we do have some bugs with the game that monsters have deal so much damage, and disregarding your like heavy armor, so like we do have something like that happens. Fighting with heavy armor, fighting with light armor, sometimes doesn't really matter, and it's this build prove it. We would not die if not player mistake, and it was powerful nonetheless. Again, and the stats play, the bow choice, that's also something cool about it. And that's all. Also, I'm out of here, channel. I said everything I wanted to say about this build. It's just trying to get extra blood into this, but we don't actually need. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for watching this build. The plan was to go and get like some poison grenade build after this, and we were speculated that it would be better in cleaning speed and the damage than the fire build. But I don't know like right now if we are doing it, because well, today's stream was kind of disappointing in a lot of ways for me. Like I said, it looks like people already like lost all the interest. At least for me, streaming the Titan Quest. I see like other streamers doing just fine with that.
Made quality iron.
So we'll see. Like, if you're watching it on YouTube, if you want to see like more builds, here just write a couple of words on the YouTube channel, and that's actually motivating, and I'm actually gonna be jumping and doing more builds too. I'm out for today. Take care of yourself, guys. Stay safe, whatever you're doing. Have fun with it. Yeah, have a good night, have a good day, whatever time of the day is right for you.